Welcome back to Align by Design. Today, we're illuminating something that's been silently shaping your life, your business, and your deepest sense of self. The Good Girl Code. You recognize her, don't you? She's the one who's been with you for years, perhaps your entire life. She's a voice that whispers, don't be too much. Make sure everyone approve. Are you sure you're enough? Your intuition needs external validation first. She's a part of you that's learned to filter your brilliance to make others comfortable. The part that exhausts herself maintaining an image rather than expressing her essence. That part that's made you successful while simultaneously keep you unseen. Because here is the truth about being the good girl. The very trust that once earned you approval are now the invisible ceiling limiting your power. This is not another conversation about perfectionism or people pleasing. This is about the profound energetic and identity shift that awaits when you finally dismantle the code you've been living by, often unconsciously, and step into your authentic frequency. When you finally break the good girl code. The most dangerous prison is the one with invisible walls. For the high achieving woman, that prison is success built on someone else's terms, a life that looks impressive from the outside but feels hollow within. I know this cage intimately. I lived inside it for years. I had a six-figure job. My internal clients were transformed. I had the recognition, the achievement. I was traveling. I had all the external markers of success. But inside, I was drowning in disconnection. Every milestone I reached felt strangely empty. Every achievement brought momentary satisfaction, quickly replaced by the nagging sense of that something essential was missing. I was succeeding at someone else's game and failing at my own. Can you relate? Perhaps you've experienced it too. That subtle emptiness after reaching another goal. The bone deep exhaustion from maintaining an image that no longer feels authentic. The quiet knowing that despite doing everything right, something vital remains untouched. This is the shadow side of the good girl code. The unspoken contracts you made with the world that value compliance over authenticity, performance over presence, and external validation over inner knowing. But here is what I eventually discovered. True alignment is not about achieving more. It's about embodying who you truly are. And that realization changed everything. This is not just behavioral, it's energetic. So good girl code operates at a frequency level, altering your very field of energy and influence. When you've spent years becoming what others expect rather than expressing who you are, you begin to lose touch with your authentic essence. Your success becomes built on a version of yourself that is not fully aligned with your soul. You become a masterful at meeting expectations that you forget who you are outside of them. Your decision, your content, your offers, they're all filtered through the lens of acceptability rather than authenticity. Despite having powerful intuitive gifts, you've been conditioned to override them. You know the answer instantly, but spend hours seeking external validation. You feel the truth in your body, but talk yourself out of it with your mind. You sense the next aligned step, but hesitate until you get permission or approval. This constant override creates a profound disconnection between your conscious mind and your soul's intelligence. And the constant performance exhausts your life force. Your nervous system remains perpetually activated, vigilant about maintaining the perfect image, avoiding disapproval, and managing others' expectations, perceptions. Sleep suffers, creativity diminishes, relationships feel transactional, and your true power, it leaks out through the fracture in your performance. So let me ask you something that might feel confronting. What version of yourself have you been hiding in order to be acceptable, successful, loved? What aspect of your gifts, your voice, your desires have you filtered, diminished, or completely silenced to maintain your good girl status? So, discomfort you feel with this question, that's the code revealing itself. Why does dismantling the good girl code matter so profoundly? Because when you break free from this conditioning, everything changes. This is not about you feeling better through your will. It's not about being more authentic. So you'll be that too. It's about reclaiming the energy you've been pouring into maintaining an image that no longer serves your highest evolution and channeling it into your true purpose and impact. When you break the good girl code, your intuition becomes your primary guidance system, no longer requiring external validation. Your authentic voice emerges, magnetic in its truth and resonance. Your creative power amplifies because it's no longer filtered through acceptability. And lastly, your impact deepens because you're creating from essence, not expectation. But perhaps most importantly, you become living permission for other women to do the same. And let me tell you, I broke with her when I decided to cut any relationship with my dad because I was trying to be that good girl code for years, to be seen, to be loved by him, to look accomplished. But what I had in return was the complete opposite. But when I cut with him, it's like my power came back to me. And let me tell you, in a world where so many brilliant women remain trapped in the good girl code, your liberation creates a ripple effect. Your courage becomes a template for others, showing what's possible when we stop performing and start embodying our authentic power. So this is a turning point where you shift from how can I be enough to how can I express myself? How can I express my fullness? From what will this sing to what do I know to be true? From how do I get it right to how do I get it aligned? Can you just feel the energy is completely different just by asking a different question? And now you get use of it. It's time for your activation. So right now, wherever you are, I want you to pause and close your eyes if it's safe to do so. If you're in the car, come back later to the podcast. And I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to feel the weight of the good girl code you've been carrying, the expectations, the perfectionism, the constant seeking of validation. And now, I want you to sense the frequency of your authentic self. Not the self that has been shaped by other expectations. Not the self that has been careful, controlled, contained, but your essential self. the one who exists beneath all the conditioning. She's powerful, clear, magnetic, alive with purpose. And she doesn't need approval to trust her knowing. She doesn't require permission to express her truth. She doesn't filter herself to be worthy of success. She already knows she's enough. Not because of what she does, but because of who she is. Feel her presence, her certainty, her unshakable connection to her own wisdom. Now, with each breath, imagine drawing her energy into your being. Feel her confidence flowing through yourself. Feel her clarity replacing your doubts. Feel her power awakening in your voice. In this moment, consciously release the energetic contract of the good girl code. You release the need for external validation. You release the need for permission. You release the need to filter yourself to be worthy. Breath in this new alignment. This is your true frequency. This is your authentic power. In the day ahead, notice what shifts. Pay attention to the moment when you feel a new clarity, confidence, or ease in expressing your truth. These are signs that you're breaking the code and reclaiming your authentic power. This is not just visualization. This is energetic recalibration at the deepest level. When you break the good girl code, you don't just change how you feel. You transform what you create, how you lead, and the impact you have in the world. And the woman beyond the code, create from essence, not expectation. A work carries a unique resonance because it channeled directly from her soul, unfiltered through the lens of acceptability or approval. It magnetizes the exact people she's meant to serve because it's authentic, not strategic. She leads with clarity, not caution. She makes decisions from her knowing, not from fear. She doesn't second guess or seek endless validation. This clarity creates a feel of confidence around her that others can feel and trust. She speaks a truth, even when it's disruptive. She understands her voice, that her voice is full, unedited. It's an unedited voice. It's one of her greatest gifts. She doesn't diminish her message to make others comfortable. She knows that her truth will resonate with exactly who needs to. And lastly, she embodies aligned power rather than perfect polish. She's not interested in flawless performance. She's committed to authentic presence. This shift alone transforms how others experience her from impressed to impacted. This is not about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you've always been, beneath the code. You've spent years building success through perfection and performance, but your next level of impact, influence, and fulfillment is not found in doing more of the same. It's found in the courage to break the code, to stop being the good girl and start being authentically, powerfully you. If what you've heard today resonates deep in your body, if you recognize the good girl code operating in your life and business, I have two invitations for you. The first one is connect with other brilliant women who are breaking the code and reclaiming their authentic power. Come and join us, share your journey, gain support, and be part of a movement that's redefining success on soul-aligned terms. You can visit the website or click in the link in the show notes to join us. The second invite is book a psychic power session. If you're ready for a profound reset, I invite you to work with me directly through a psychic power session. Together, we will identify the specific patterns, belief, and energetic block that have kept you trapped in the good girl code. Once again, you know me, it's not coaching. It's an energetic recalibration and identity activation at the deepest level. I will use my psychic gifts to see beyond your conscious awareness, illuminating the hidden aspect of your conditioning and the fullness of your authentic power. The objective is to leave you with clarity about what has been holding you back and a direct experience of your authentic frequency. I will also put the link below. That way you can book your session and step into the version of yourself who's already broken the code. In our next episode, you will explore how this reclaimed authentic power transforms your visibility, allowing you to be truly seen, not for the role you play, but for the soul you embody. And until then, remember who you truly are. Your next level awaits. And if this episode resonates with you, share it with another woman who's already ready, who's ready to break the good girl code. And tag me, let me know what shifted for you. And don't forget to subscribe for the next episode in this alignment journey. Your authentic power is waiting, not in perfection, but in liberation.